Hello, everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Gold Crest Valley, and we're pretty much picking up where we left off here last episode. I did finish up the grass. The hired worker missed mowing there, so we're going to start off by windrowing up the grass here, and I'm going to do the windrowing here for the grass we tedded up, and then I'll probably hire the worker for the remainder. Just don't want the hired worker here trying to combine the dry grass with our untedded grass. And then I've got the round baler parked over yonder. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes here to finish up this grass here. Looks like some pretty good windrows out of it here too. That's a good sign. Yeah, and we're also missing a little bit. Okay, that's less than ideal. Just recalculate this width here again. 14.8 now. Okay. I kind of think we're going the wrong way. Let's see what the shop here says for this windrower. It says 14.8. Okay, then. I think it's lying to us. Go like 14, that's probably a little too much. 14 for sure. Interesting enough, I guess the GPS did have it right there at 14.8. Not sure why the windrower is actually missing a little bit then. Apparently it's not actually as wide as what it says it is. Or maybe it's that wide, it's just the working width isn't quite that wide apparently. And also, we have a new mod here that should make round baling much, much easier. For those of you who have not seen it, there is a, I guess you could call it a round baling mod on the Farming Simulator website. It applies to all round balers. Basically, what it does is it automatically unloads the round baler. So once it's full, rather than having to manually unload the round baler, it automatically unloads the round baler. So pretty much all you have to do now is just stop, wait for it to unload, and then continue on. Makes the round baling much, much easier for those of you that have used that mod. Obviously, we have it on the multiplayer server already. Okay, like I said, we'll just hire a worker here for this bit. That should be lined up pretty good. See if the hired worker misses any here. Oh, he's just going to quit. Okay, sure, why not? Just quit. Right, good. Let's try this again. It seems like, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but the hired workers seem a little derpy here in Farming Simulator 17 at times. Just quitting randomly and skipping parts of the field. Don't remember having issues like that back in Farming Simulator 15. Must have been taking some hints from Courseplay or something, I take it. Okay, we'll just close the GPS there. Don't know why I have the GPS on this tractor. Okay, and the baler did not automatically unload. Let's see, folks. I must have forgot to enable that mod. We'll be right back a moment. Okay, there we go, folks. Apparently, I forgot to enable it. So we got the automatic unload for round balers. Got that enabled now, so we'll start the game here. And like I was saying there, folks, it basically automatically unloads the round baler once it's full. Makes it much, much easier to round bale. And then along with that, if we use drive control, which we'll enable here once we're back in the game. Also, we should rehire. Let's see, is it you? Nope, must be the other case. Hopefully he picks up where he left off. Okay. Anybody else see that? You folks saw that, right? So glad I am recording. That was interesting. But anyway, like I was saying, we're going to enable drive control here, and that's going to be shift 3. And we want to stop when we are 100% full. Now, the one issue with this, it is going to overshoot just a little bit, unfortunately. But if folks notice, I do not have my hands on the controls here. And the tractor automatically stops. Now I'm going to back it up here. Now, why are you not automatically unloading? Oh, change auto delay, unload delay. Off. Change it to 1 second, I guess? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, we only got 1 bale that time. That's good. I don't know why we got 2 bales. If it's actually 2 real bales there, I guess we'll have to find out. The other one's maybe like a ghost bale or something. So yeah, like I was saying with drive control here, it is going to overshoot just a little bit. It's not going to stop quite quick enough. But basically, we should have enough time to just back up a little bit there before the bale unloads. Oh, look at that mound of grass there. Baler ate it right up. Oh, started a little quick there. Yeah, this definitely makes round baling much easier. And you can get this on the Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way. That is where that mod comes from. And like I was saying, we do have it on the multiplayer server as well. Now you cannot... No, you cannot hire a worker to do the baling here, can you? And speaking of hired worker, I see our hired worker for windrowing quit. So glad that we can count on the hired workers here in Farming Simulator 17. Now, let's see, are these actually 2 real bales here? Yes, they appear to be. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was just like a visual glitch there, or apparently it is 2 real bales. Don't know why, folks. You folks can probably explain that to me, why I got 2 round bales out of that. Anyway, you need to get back to work. It looks like he started a little bit, then quit again. Speaking of hired workers, I'm actually going to get you... I think this other field is ready to be mowed, right? 14? Yes, 14 is ready to be mowed. Okay. And this case should be big enough to pull this mower, I would think. And we're going to go ahead and go mow our American flag field here. Like I said, folks, the best view it seems like is actually kind of looking like at the field like this. If you go from the top-down view, I'd say you actually can't see it as good. Now, let's see if we can get lined up here a little bit better. I don't know how the hired worker is going to work with this, so we'll find out. Well, actually, I know how he's going to work. He's not going to turn the mower properly. Just make sure he's lined up right. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he's not going to work at all. Looks like the field starts in here somewhere. That should be close enough at least. Gonna be curious to see too if there's actually gonna be a difference between the bales we're making here. From the looks of it, looks like we're going to have the same type of bales from dry grass as we do the wet grass. And hopefully we'll look at picking up some sort of automatic loading wagon here for the bales as well. Definitely gonna be a lot of work if I have to manually load all these bales by hand. Pretty sure we're gonna get quite a few bales off this field, hopefully. And like I was saying, we'll sell whatever bales we don't need. But yeah, looks like there should be quite a few. Oh, it picks up the... Oh, did it convert? Yeah, it converted it over to straw too, didn't it? Oh, there we go. Back to grass. Good. That, what is that tether doing? Unhire you. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here, folks. Just randomly stops, but about halfway down the field here, and he's deciding to turn around for some reason. Get him lined back up here and see once if we can rehire you. Almost done, and he is actually missing a little bit too. Interesting. So apparently I'm not the only one that misses a little bit. Looks like that's the only spot he missed some, at least, so that's pretty good. Must be just when, like, the windrow falls in the right spot there. Looks like he does miss a little bit on the ends, unfortunately. That's kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. We'll call that good for the time being. And did you quit on me again? Yes, you did. Now, you can't tell me, folks, I was too far away that time. I mean, I was at the top of the field there. Why in the world did that tractor shut off that time? I think Farming Simulator definitely needs to address that issue. Why the tractor shuts off at times. Oh, I'm not going to back up. Oh, I did back up quick enough. Okay. Now, you could probably actually make this work better with drive control if you drove just a little bit slower. But then you'd have to drive slower, folks. So it's like, okay, what's the point? I might as well just back up once it's full. And as long as you're quick about it, you shouldn't have to worry about missing anything. Anyway, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here a moment. Wagon was saying, good job. Thank you very much for that. Cole was asking, are you going to do any more Farming Simulator 15 Oklahoma map? Yes, folks, I do plan to. Hopefully we'll finish up that map by finishing the soybean field there. At this point, not sure when that's going to happen, but I would like to finish that field of soybeans there on Oklahoma. Matt was saying to really like your videos, and I'm from Michigan too. Okay, not too much longer here. We should have this field done. Cody was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that as well. Jetty Master was asking, what is the largest John Deere Cedar? Says he's looking for a large Cedar. Well, if you're looking for a large John Deere Cedar, I know there are two large ones out at the moment. We have the John Deere DB90. That is a 27-meter row crop cedar. And then we have the John Deere Air Cedar. That is a 22-meter, basically grain drill. And I'm assuming this one will fertilize as well. I don't know if the DB90 does or not. I have not used this particular cedar. Anyway, continuing on with the baling here. Helper Patty has completed their task. Okay, that must be the mowing tractor. There's no way they finished mowing the field that quick. Did they? Let's see, they get the right... nope, this was the case. Okay. Right, folks. Okay, then. Looks like the tractor kind of just kept on going there. I wonder why it did that. Also not doing a very good job mowing, is it? Interesting. I'm guessing the hired worker here doesn't work very well with this particular mower style. I'm assuming that's what the issue is. Possibly if we get a front mower or the rear mowers, then maybe it'll work. Basically a triple mower setup. Tim was asking, how do you get the Oklahoma map on Farming Simulator 17? Well, until it's converted over, you don't. And to my knowledge, folks, Oklahoma has not been converted over yet. I'm sure it probably will be at some point. I don't know what point that will be, though. Looks like we got quite a few bales on this field here. And like I was saying, folks, I don't think I can actually tell the difference between the bales here. Bales look pretty much identical to me. We'll maybe have to take a close-up look, see once if there is a difference. But like I was saying, folks, technically there should be. These should be much wetter bales here. Now, given the fact, as far as the game's concerned here, folks, they're both baled at the same time, technically, here. So there wouldn't be a difference, but given the game mechanics, the way it works, there should be. Embo was asking, what are your thoughts on cattle and crops? And for those of you who don't know what cattle and crops is, that is another farming simulator type game that is supposed to be coming out here, I believe, towards the end of next year, I'd like to say it is. I believe that's their estimation of when it's going to be released. It was, to my knowledge, supposed to be released the end of this year, 2016. But they now pushed it out a whole nother year to the end of 2017 now. And as far as my thoughts on it, folks, well, it's not out yet, so I can't really say much. I mean, we'll see when it's out, what it looks like, and how it all, works. But yeah, until it's out, don't have much to say about it, really, other than the fact that it does look promising. And some of the big modders that were part of Farming Simulator here are actually helping to make that game. So, for example, the Courseplay developers, I don't know how many of the Courseplay developers, but there's at least one, I'm sure, that's working on it. And like I was saying, a couple of the big modders as well. Saban was saying, do not buy mods in Goldcrest Valley. I'm not sure why. Doesn't really say. But unfortunately, a little too late for that because the Baler we're using right at the moment is a mod. Basically the same as the in-game round baler, just with the red and yellow paint as opposed to the yellow and black paint on the in-game New Holland round baler. Okay, we just about have this field done here, and then we'll have to check up on our mowing tractor again. Do a kind of a derpy mowing job. The helper has completed their task. Yes, like I was saying, derpy mowing job going on. Looks like I might be doing that field myself. That's kind of weird, because the hired worker was actually working okay on this field. It did, miss the final strip there. There was one strip remaining. But that might just, the hired worker thought it was good enough. Obviously, I didn't because I went back and finished it, but... And other than where it turned around, the mower didn't actually miss anything. Okay, I think we got a little bit of grass on the other end of the field here. We're going to pick that up a moment. So we've got some little bits of straw hanging around here too. We'll see if we can pick those up as well. A little bit of free material, right? And something tells me, folks, we don't have enough money for the Bale pickup wagon. We only got 39,000 at the moment. I'd like to say it's like 40, 50 for it. We'll have to find out here. Hopefully we can afford it. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to picking up this many bales manually. I'm guessing we got more grass bales on this field than we did straw bales. Could be wrong on that. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? There is actually a narrow little strip there. I suppose we better get that. That is a bit of a long strip. And yes, I do see there's a little bit under that one bale there, too. I don't know if I can get that or not. Suppose if we push the bale out of the way, maybe? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, not too much on this strip. Not as much as I was thinking there might be. Yeah, we still might get a bale out of it, though. We're going to have to listen to the beeping a little bit more longer than normal. Anyway, well, I'll read a couple more comments here. Moonlight was saying you should use conveyor belts to sell the silage. Like I keep saying, folks, conveyor belts on multiplayer servers cause the server to crash. Even after the updates, we're still having some slight issues with the, looks like the conveyor belts causing the server to crash. You know what, folks? There actually might be a difference here in the bales if you look at it. Kind of a dark green. And yes, this is a nice, kind of a little bit lighter green. So there is a difference in the bales. Kind of what I was expecting to see. Which wasn't real obvious at first, apparently. Also with the conveyor belts, as far as selling the silage, folks, it's actually slower to sell the silage with the conveyor belts than it is to sell the silage with the loader. Especially if you have, like I was saying on the multiplayer server there, if you got a couple people working, it's actually much, much quicker to sell it. What in the world is the hired worker doing over here? I guess we'll shut the tractor off here for the moment. I think we got some work to do over here. I don't entirely know why he is being so derpy like this. Like I said, field 11 there. Well, he didn't exactly finish the field. He didn't miss anything like this either, so I don't know what's going on here. Just hire the worker here a moment. Just see if I can find out. Watch him here a moment. Emily was saying, I like the duals on the combine. Mathos was also saying, I like the duals as well. Just wish the road speed for the case combine was quicker. Yes, the case combine there, a little bit slow on the road speed, the large case combine. Now, what exactly is the hired worker doing here? Oh, I see. He's not lowering it back down. That's weird. He's doing exactly what I was expecting him to do, folks. And that is he's not, flipping the mower around. Okay, now what's he doing? Wow, the hired worker's actually backing the mower all the way back down the field. Talk about some skills there. Oh, now he's going to lower it. Okay. Let's grab the other tractor here and windrower a moment. And then we'll see if we can do some shopping for a Bale Wagon. Automatic Bale Wagon type. Also have to make sure we bale up this line of grass here. I don't think, folks, the hired worker exactly knows what it's doing. In fact, I know the hired worker doesn't know what it's doing. Okay, we'll park that there for the moment. Let's visit the shop. Baling technology. Oh, look at that, folks. We got just enough. Now, I do have a modded one that is larger. How much is that one? 48,000. Okay. Says it holds 12 bales. Seems like it actually holds more than that. I could be wrong on that, but maybe it is just 12. That would be kind of nice to have that one. Save a couple extra trips that way. But we can afford the smaller one. And by afford, folks, like just barely 39,000, and it is 39,000. Now, do I have the... I do... Yes, I do have the round bale wrapper, so I'm all set there. I guess we'll go ahead and buy the smaller one then. I don't think there's anything I can do really to earn another 10,000. I'm hoping to sell the bales there to make the money, so... Let's see. Oh, I do have 18,000 wheat in storage. That's not going to get me 10 grand, though. Well, that might be close. I do have some soybeans. That will actually get me... Between the soybeans and sunflowers, that'll actually get me really close, folks. Maybe I'll do that. Off screen there, I'll go ahead and sell the sunflowers, what I have left of the sunflowers and soybeans. And maybe we can make up the $10,000 difference I need there and buy the larger bale trailer. And also keep an eye on the derpy hired worker. Whoa, what kind of turn is he doing over there now? Okay, where is the bale wrapper? Well, it doesn't appear to be here, so okay, where did I leave my bale wrapper? I guess we're going to have to find out here. Now, I don't quite like the new system here quite as much, folks. Finding equipment on this list, not quite as intuitive as I would say it was in Farming Simulator 15. Not that I necessarily like 15 either, but this seems really time-consuming for trying to find stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay, where is it now? Oh, by the... cows. Okay. Well, folks, looking at time, I think we'll just wrap up the episode there then. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sell some crops. Make up probably about another $10,000 or so we can afford the larger bale trailer. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap the bales up. I'm curious. I wonder if it'll let me wrap the hay bales, the dry hay bales. Maybe we'll find out here, folks. Let me go get this bale wrapper, and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, and we're almost to the field here. Now, let's see if it'll let us actually wrap one of these dry bales. Oh, it will. Okay. I actually was expecting it not to. That's fine, though. Basically, technically, this being a dry hay bale, it's not going to make silage. You want to actually wrap the wet, untedded, which is the bales on this half the field here, and that will make silage. Apparently, the game will actually let us make it out of either one. But anyway, folks, like I said, we'll wrap up the video here. So if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. And what would be nice here, folks, I just happen to think something would be nice if you could have the automatic unload for the bale wrapper here. Anyway,